Good morning. I have chosen 3 short readings today from this book called Spiritual Literacy, Reading the Sacred in Everyday Life by Frederic and Mary Brussat. And the first 2 readings are from the chapter on places. Since we've spent so much of our time in our homes these past couple years, these 2 are on home. These 4 walls provide a safe perch from which I can contemplate all sorts of possibilities, knowing that on my inner compass, true north will always point me home. A house absorbs caretaking like a sponge, storing it up in the softness of a comfortable couch and the soothing tones of a muted wallpaper, then returning all that love to the original giver. All the hours spent arranging the furniture, choosing colors, even washing the floors turn out not to have been in vain. Everything we have given to ourselves. The home upon which we have lavished so much attention is the embodiment of our own self-love. This is from Linda Weltner in No Place Like Home. Home is a place where you can catch a dream and ride it to the end of the line and back, where you can watch shadow and light doing a light little tango on a wooden floor, or an intoxicated moon rising through an empty window. Home is a place to remind yourself to simply become who you are. It's the right spot, the bright spot, or just a spot where you can land on your feet or recline in a tub of sparkling brew if you're so inclined. It's a place of silence where harmony and chaos are shuffled like a deck of cards and it's your draw. It's somewhere you can close a door and open your heart. This is from Theo Pelletier, quoted in Where the Heart Is. Spiritual literacy can change our perception of how we look at the routine events in our lives, such as sitting on the porch. From the porch, one observes the simple rhythms of daily life. The neighbor setting out the garbage in the early morning, the woman from the next street who regularly walks her little dog just after supper time, the school-age boys exercising prowess and bicycling, the elderly widow receiving a rare visit from an in-law, the business-like drivers of passing cars whose faces mirror their intent to get where they're going. On the porch, one hears the sounds that surround us, the worship chirping of jays hovering over a nest, the cries of a waking baby across the street, the approaching bell of the ice cream man's truck, distant sirens from the city, the neighborhood dogs whose resonant barks carry airborne canine conversations well over the barriers of their fenced-in yards. Seated upon the porch, one finds it unnecessary to comment upon or analyze what one hears and what one sees. It is enough that it just is. Being is not something to be taken for granted or overlooked, but something to be breathed in and celebrated with sweet contentment and a grateful heart. Wendy Wright in Sacred Dwelling. a day in the spiritual life. Namaste.